In this tutorial, we'll demonstrate how to identify inventory valuations trends using Oracle Fusion SCM Analytics, starting with a pre-built workbook and then building a custom analysis. Oracle Fusion SCM Analytics offers pre-built dashboards that provide comprehensive insights into inventory transactions and balances and enable monitoring of key metrics and improved inventory management. Additionally, workbook authors can build their own custom analysis using the available subject areas. In this scenario, I'm a cost accountant. Our business audits flagged differences between cost books and ledgers, and I'm seeing higher working capital. I need to identify which inventory organizations need reconciliation, then confirm whether inventory valuation variations are driven by cost or quantity. I'll start by opening a pre-built workbook. In the Fusion SCM folders, I can find pre-built detail and overview dashboards. I'll open the Inventory Balances analysis. Now I can review analyses of inventory balances for the past 6 periods and comparisons of inventory balances by period and item category. I can explore trends, drill down for more information, or use the filters to select specific values. On the second canvas, I can review specific inventory balances details. If I need a full list of pre-built dashboards, analyses, and subject areas, I can use the Fusion SCM Analytics reference documentation to confirm what's available for my release. Next, I'll go back to the home page to build a custom workbook. I'll select the Inventory Valuations subject area, which contains business data organized into folders of related attributes and measures, and I'll add it to my workbook. To access this subject area, my user permissions need to be mapped to the Cost Accountant job role or the Inventory Analysis duty role. Before I build visualizations, I'll add dashboard filters. Filters help me narrow the data early and improve query performance as I add more metrics. They also allow consumers to narrow down data according to their needs. I'll add attributes like fiscal year, cost organization, valuation unit, and a few others to the dashboard filters. I'll set my filters to a single fiscal calendar year and cost organization, so I'm working with a controlled slice of data as I build the analysis. Now I'll create a trend of inventory value. In the data pane, I'll right-click Costed On-Hand Amount and select Create Best Visualization. Fusion SCM Analytics creates a tile visualization which I can move and resize. I want to analyze the trend of this inventory value, so I'll add fiscal period to turn this visualization into a line chart. To estimate where this trend may be heading, I'll create a new version of the visualization. From the Visualization menu, I'll select Edit, and then Duplicate Visualization. I'll right-click the new visualization, select Add Statistics, and then Forecast, so I can compare actuals and projected values for the next few periods. In the Properties panel, I will select the appropriate forecast method and a number of periods. Next, I'll compare costed, accounted, and unaccounted values. This helps me see whether there's unaccounted inventory value that still needs reconciliation. I'll start by creating a table. To highlight the gap between what is accounted for and what isn't accounted for, I'll change this visualization into an overlay chart. In the overlay chart, I'll keep the line chart as the costed amount. I'll add a layer of a stacked bar chart to display the accounted and unaccounted cost. Since accounted and unaccounted amounts should add up to costed amounts, I'll place those measures in the stacked bar layer. Now I can see they all add up, but there's a big gap in the last quarter. To understand this spike in unaccounted value, I'll break it down by inventory organization to find where reconciliation work is needed first. I'll focus on the fourth quarter, add the inventory organization column, and add a grand total. Now I can quickly see which organization has the highest unaccounted inventory value. Before going further, I'll name the canvas Valuation Trend. Name the workbook Inventory Valuation and save it in a shared folder. Now I want to analyze inventory value to really understand which items are taking up most of the working capital. I'll create a new canvas named Valuation Breakdown, and I'll copy the dashboard filters from my first canvas. From the Data pane, I'll select Costed On-Hand Amount and Item Class. Right-click and select Pick Visualization, and then select Donut Chart. I'll add filters for Fiscal Quarter 4 and Costed On-Hand Amount for the top 5 items. The visualization shows there are 2 products contributing to the major share of my inventory valuation during the selected quarter. If I want to understand proximity to demand, I can also visualize inventory value geographically by using a city attribute and switching to a map visualization. I want to dig in further to see what's causing inventory valuations to go up or down. So I'll create a third canvas and again retain my dashboard filters. I'll create a visualization here which analyzes the components of inventory valuations. I'll select Unit Cost, Costed On-Hand Quantity, and Fiscal Period and create a combo chart. I'll change one of the elements to a bar so that I can clearly see the trend of both elements. Now, when I see a valuation jump for a major product group, I can check whether it's driven by unit cost or by quantity on hand. Now that I've built a focused workbook with analyses of inventory valuation trends and forecasts, unaccounted inventory value, and valuation by item class and city, I can quickly identify where valuation changes are happening and which inventory organizations need attention. I can also share these reports with other business users. For more information and additional resources on using Oracle Fusion SCM Analytics, check out the links below.